What's up, YouTube? Now let's just get straight into the video. And guess what? I don't have to rush. I could take my time. I could run this video up to 10, 20 minutes if I want to. So let's just get straight into this. My journey reselling action figures on eBay. I listed 22 more items a few days ago, and I haven't got a bite yet. I listed like at least 12, maybe 14 knickknacks. And the rest, I have a couple figures that are, and it's not even all figures. So let's just get into it. So maybe a couple years ago, I picked up a blind bag, a NECA blind bag, and just to see, what I pull. And it's really nothing. It's nothing that I collect. So I listed these things finally. So let's just go through the stuff that I listed. I probably put this up for like $6. Disney, Pixar, Inside Out. It's just a little tin, and people could store stuff, or I don't know, whatever you want to do with this little tin thing. But yeah, this is on eBay because I'm not doing anything with this stuff. So I might as well list it for cheap and maybe someone's is interested. And I think this is like Nintendo 64 stuff. This may be a video game. And it's like a backpack. So you open it up and it turns into a backpack. I got this listed for like $7 too. All right. And here goes something similar. It's from Wizard World. And it's just a little bag. Got this up there for like $6. Plus shipping, All right. So I thought this was cool. It's a puzzle coaster. And it's a 30-year anniversary of Toy Story. So this came out in 2020. And guess what? No one was probably buying it or doing anything, so they just put it in a blind bag. And that's how they get rid of this kind of stuff. Stuff that people don't buy, they put in a blind bag. And so this is cool. I think this will sell, hopefully, if someone's interested in this kind of stuff. It's anime. I don't know what it is. It's cool, right? Yeah, I hope someone comes across my eBay and picks some of this stuff up. Because compared to what other people are charging of this stuff, I'm blowing their numbers out the water. You know what I mean? So we'll see how this stuff sells, if it even sells, because I just put it up there just to see. And this is actually some what Battle Galactic Viper. It's basically a journal. It's a stinky journal that you could go in and write stuff on. But let's get into the cool stuff that I listed. And I put this really awesome Donatello from is it, who is it? Playmates, I believe. Yeah, Playmates. It's the original animated series, 1988, inspired by that. So these are actually from the cartoon that I used to watch when I was a kid. And I have all four of them. This is actually an extra one I picked up because I picked this up at Didi's for really cheap. For this 8 inch, I think this is an 8 inch. I don't think this is 6 inches. I think this is an 8 inch figure. And if not, it's a 6 inch. So probably 6 inches maybe. But it's bigger than some of my other figures, so. But I've seen a bunch of these sell already for like $25, $30. Some of them with shipping, paying shipping and paying that kind of number. So I listed it for 18 and it's like $6 or $7. But I'm willing to drop the price to like 15. I'm just trying to make a couple bucks, but if I drop it to 15, I make like $3 still, maybe two. But I listed this a little higher and we'll see if anybody offers me anything, and I'll be sure. I want to get rid of this. I want to get rid of this. So it's gonna go. It's gonna go. Someone's gonna pick this up for sure. Either for the $18 or for however I drop it. All right, so this other one I'm about to show y'all is a Thor, a Walmart exclusive. Comes with a comic book, but it has a crack right here on the side. And I don't know if that crack was there when I picked this up. I don't even know how I picked this up. I got it for really cheap. But yeah, where I have it stored, it's all getting ripped and all that. So I just need to get rid of it. It's just collecting dust and doing nothing. You know, if someone don't care about that sheen right there, you know, I got this up for $8 and like $6 or $7 shipping. So that's not that bad, but I'm willing to drop this down too as well if it don't sell or no one comes across. But this is the thing. This is the thing. I have zero watches or zero scenes, so it's not even like anybody is finding my items. I thought when I list 20 things, that's how I get the people coming in because that's how it seems. Every time I list a bunch of stuff, you know, somehow people are seeing these things and that's how they're picking them up. But it seems like this last one, I just, you know, nothing has hit. But the thing is, the things I listed aren't really cool stuff. They're just kind of just knickknacks. Some Super Mario knickknacks or some Crash Bandicoot knickknacks. And I listed Crash stuff for like 6.99, so $7. So I might have to drop that to $6, maybe just a straight even flat six, and I'm kind of just making like $1.50 if that. But you know, I'm trying to make a couple bucks. I'm not trying to lose a bunch of money. You know, that's the thing. So we'll see how it goes. No matter what, I will give y'all an update on my journey reselling action figures, even if I don't sell anything, because I'm going to list more things if I don't sell anything. Because I have the things to list. I have at least maybe 15, 20 more things, and that's just an action figures. It's other things I have that could go on there, you know, like clothes, little merch stuff, and DVDs, and all kinds of cool stuff I have. But this is the last thing I'm gonna show, and it's a funny thing with this one because someone had offered me something, and he immediately took that offer back, so it was like disappeared. So I didn't even get to see what the person offered me. But I had this listed for $7. It's a wee bear cornhole. And see, this is why I got the mystery box because this felt like an action figure inside the mystery bag, and I was like, "Ooh, this feels like something good." There's a bunch of stuff in here, so I spent $25 and got a bunch of nothing. And you know, I never did it again after that. It's a scam bag. Every time I see those mystery bags, they're scam bags. And guess what? Those same bags are still at Target. I wonder if they'll ever drop the price on them because if they do, I'll pick one up just to you know do a mystery unboxing because those videos get go through the roof. You put a mystery unboxing, the algorithm will throw that out there and get a bunch of new subscribers. So let me put that back because it's making a bunch of noise and it's probably sounds like crap. Make my voice sound like crap. But yeah, so let's work through these backwards one more time just to stretch it out. So I got this listed for $8. I have this listed for 18 plus shipping. It's like $6, like $8. Everything I have listed is like $7. So I'm trying to make $5, not even profit, $5 each time I go. Because the last knickknacks I put, I'm making like 384. So I keep going there for about $4, you know, and I wait about 15 minutes and you know, it's a hobby of mine. And it's not only just a hobby, you know, when I pick these things up, I pick them up because I had an itch to scratch. and I wanted to scratch that itch. And sometimes I can, there's just things I picked up because they're for cheap. So I'm like, I have this stuff, so I need to get rid of the stuff, even if I lose a buck on some of these things. Because guess what? On other things, I'll be making a buck. So as long as I overall make a little profit or even just some of my money back, I am fine with that. I don't mind because I get to not just be a loser in my bed doing nothing and just, I don't have any kids. I don't have anything going for myself besides school, work, and my toys and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And that's the truth because I'm almost 40 years old and I don't plan on to have children. That's out the window, and I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I lived a life of crime and a life of doing drugs. And I partied too hard, a little too hard, for years. And so I woke my game up a little late, and now I'm just trying to, keep my head on straight, So these are the little activities I could do to keep me out the way and to keep me on a, how can I say it? Mentally just, you know, just on some not criminal kind of stuff, you know what I mean? I'm just on some legit stuff, and just staying away from streets and just, people that are bad for you. It's the game, and I'm out the game, and this is the game I'm in now. I'm in a toy game. So, what's up? Now go like this video, go give me a follow, or go subscribe to the channel. Let's talk about it in the comments, and I see y'all in the next one. Y'all keep it spooky, peeps.